So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the weekly movie hunt. Yeah, well, weekly movie and pop culture hunt. You know the drill. We're going to go to some stores. We're going to check out some physical media. We're going to look for some pop culture stuff, some action figures, some wrestling figures, anything cool. Let's have some fun today, man. Let's just go out there and see what we can find. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
I just shipped my drawers.
All right, my wife and I are going to roll up into Walmart on a little nightly visit. So let's see what they got. Well, this Walmart is the one that actually took out their new release section. So the only thing they got right now is this new holiday section here. I'll show you the titles. Looks like I like these slip covers in here. Look, they got the Santa Claus 3-pack, Rise of the Guardians Blu-ray. Oh my God, don't tell her, a 24 movie collection for Christmas. Got the standard Peanut stuff, Grinch. I like these covers a little bit better than last year. Harry Potter, Charlie Brown. Now she got a Grinch Blu-ray there. Scooby-Doo. Christmas Carol. Christmas Vacation. Smurfs Holiday Collection. Cozy Christmas triple feature, mistletoe mix-up. The best Christmas pageant ever is new. That's a DVD of that though. Oh, look at all these great Hallmark collections. 6 movie collection, 9 movie collection. Oh shit, don't tell my wife. And then they got this section down here, does have some newer releases, but not new releases. What do they got? Like Captain America. Nothing like brand new. So they got rid of all their new releases. Nothing new. Like for that week. Wow. Can't believe that. You got some anime up here, including some, was this Robotech? Exclusive to Walmart. This is cool. Speaking of Robotech, how about Robot Chicken? The complete series. That's a nice actual slipcover on that. I like that. John Wick, Final Destination 6 movie collection. Wait a minute. Oh, they actually got the Blu-ray 6 film collection. I don't remember seeing that in stores. $30. That's a pretty good deal for all 6 and digital. Needs a slipcover, but One Piece Walmart bundles, $30. Collections 1 and 2. 53 episodes. Holy shit. Episodes 819. Got the Superman old series. Pirates of the Caribbean. So it's like movie collections is what they still have. Like regular shows down there too. So this is everything that they've got right here physical media wise in this one store. That's it. 3 sections. And they got like the world's smallest NECA section. You got Halloween music playing in the background, but Jason is one of the figures. So, oh well. In the Christmas section, they do have some of the stuff we saw in that other Walmart. Got some Grinch stuff. Got some Snoop on a stoop. That's made out of heavy wood.
That's what. If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm going to pop you.
Look at that, a flocked figure. Who needs it? $16? Who needs a flocked figure? 10 signs. Got a pillow down there. Got a hat. Got this cool little mailbox. That's pretty neat. If you wanted to put that like on your desk at work. Got the love hands. Got a tree skirt. Then they got a Snoopy peanut section. There's the tree. Got some plush. Why do we have flocked figures? And they're $16. It's basically styrofoam. Got a light up Snoopy there. Got some ornaments. I love peanuts. That's kind of cool. Then you got some Disney stuff over here. Nightmare Before Christmas. I thought I'd just give it a once over. And this is not my cup of tea. But I know some of you guys like that stuff. I do like those neon signs. Way cheaper than the neon shit that they had in Spirit Halloween. So let's head into Target on a wet day. And I'm a poet and didn't know it. Let's go. Wrestling figures. That overpriced Hall of Champions set. No way.
That's too fucking high!
Should I drop everything? Not seeing too much new wrestling stuff. Wally. Christmas Star Wars. There's that R2-D2 I mentioned last week. 25% off one toy item when I'm in here. You'd have to get 25% off to even be able to afford some of this shit. $30 and $40 single figures. Ridiculous.
This is some bullshit right here.
There's that Simpsons car and set we saw last week. Dino stuff. Not my interest. In the DC section, they still got this Sandman figure, which I thought looked pretty badass. I like it. But I'm not gonna get that. Well, wait a minute. Speaking of badass, look at this one. That's pretty fucking cool, man. I like that Batman figure. Damn, that's awesome. Look at that skull. That is cool.
That was so badass!
They got the little mini Superman figures back. Lois, Superman. I'm dropping shit again. So the only one they're always missing is Jor-El. But they do have all the other ones. But oh well. Those at least are only like $8. This is kind of cool. Spike-Or. I like these concept of this Transformers Masters of the Universe crossover. That Skeletor is badass looking. Back here in the NECA Funko section, they do have a few DC figures. Platinum editions. That's nice looking. What else we got? I'm going to price these figures. Down there on the shelf where it said 46, there's no fucking way that those things are $46. Got another Platinum edition. Not a lot of NECA stuff, though. Peanuts. Does anybody buy these things? I always see them, and I never see anybody buying them. Looks like they got more McFarlane stuff than they do NECA stuff. Not really seeing anything. Disappointing. They stock NECA stuff like 1 week, and then never again. That's a cool R2-D2. It's like a blueprint series. I like the box. Some Simpsons. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Superman. Star Trek. Oh well. It'd have to be something really special for me to get into Funko Pops again. I sold a lot of mine at that last yard sale thing, flea market thing I did. Over here, they got some crochet stuff. What the hell is with the crochet stuff? We saw crochet stuff in Five Below. We got a world of stickers. Dude, I used to love stickers, man. Back in the day, if they had a good coloring book or sticker book, I'd buy that shit when I was a kid. Like Elf down there. That is cool. I'm going to price this thing one time just to see. There's no way it's $46. What is it? What is it? $30? Okay, well that's still too high, but at least it's not 40. Alright, in the same parking lot, it stopped raining. The sun is actually out. We're going to go see Barnes & Noble and see what they got. Let's go ahead and just walk right on in. I'll record as I'm going in. There's nobody in the front this time. They got the same little horror section because this is right before Halloween. Hopefully you guys had a good Halloween. Speaking of Halloween, there's the game. A hidden movement game. Clue, Goosebumps. Let's go to the back section. On the new releases, they're not so new releases. Ballerina, I haven't seen that before. I don't know how new that is. Sabrina, the Andromeda Strain. Over here, they still got that Creep Show 2 with the spider wrap on it. How do you guys feel about all these security tags and spider wraps and shit they put on physical media? It basically destroys the damn cover. Look at this one. Look at that, where that thing's moved up and down, how many different cuts or dents are into the case. Who's going to buy that? No physical media collector in their right mind.
This sucks, and it's horseshit. But I'm too polite to say anything, because I'm a class act.
Unless it was clearanced. Cobra. Look at that, still marked 50% off. I'd make them honor that price. I think I remember seeing that. Sacrifice. That's a Kino title. That's not an A24. Get your shit right. Got that random Peeping Tom Criterion hiding over here. Oh, at least they did get stock some of the newer stuff on the shelf. Materialists. I did a pickup on that. Eddington. You got a bunch of people got pissed because I said that movie wasn't that good. I still stand by that. I didn't like it. Had spotty moments. Friendship's fairly new. I did like that. That's kind of quirky. Death of a Unicorn, good, but not as good as I wanted it to be. I was with that cast. But look, they did get this. This is the new X trilogy. X, Pearl, and Maxine. That's the 4K version. That's nice to see that in Barnes & Noble. I was looking to see how that spider wrap, how it did. Over here in this section, Night Gallery. We always see that in Walmart when they do the special slip covers. NCIS Seasons. I don't remember seeing those in here. Who puts a spider wrap around the Munsters? That's like a bargain title everywhere. The Great and powerful Jeff Man is not finding shit in Barnes & Noble. Got Pops down there taking up floor space for this. Should be for physical media. A random 4K of Mission Impossible. Alright, over here, let's just see. There was actually some girls looking at physical media, probably in their late 20s. They restocked Airport 4K, and then they got a bunch of the... Oh, Eon Flux. That's a fairly new release, isn't it? That's good to see. But they restocked all the Airport Blu-rays. There's all those. I picked those up at the Kino 50% off sale. There's American Pie, price too high. Once again, I'm a poet and didn't know it. There's the slipcover version. 20% off is not enough. There's Back to the Future. Who picked up those Steelbooks? Black Bag. I haven't seen that. I can always pick it up like I'm going to possibly buy it. That and Boneyard. I haven't seen either one of those. And that's a catch-22. Do I buy that or not? Probably not. Goodwill Hunting, a bargain title, $10. I watched a Matt Damon movie the other night, Rounders. Have you guys ever seen that? I love Rounders, man. I love the cast. I think it's a great movie. Freaky Tales. What do you guys think of that? I thought it was pretty good. I think I'm getting a little overwhelmed with the amount of Pedro Pascal movies that are out.
Yeah.
The Burn book. I always think that's a Steelbook. What else is down here? Shaun of the Dead, very underrated. As far as I know, a lot of people... what else they got in here? That's the shit we looked at last week. They still just leave it right out there on the shelf. Jason Goes to Hell. Random Arrow titles over here. Good bargain title for Inglourious Bastards. $10. That movie right there is stuck on DVD. Name some movies in the comments that are stuck on DVD that you wish would get Blu-ray releases. Might do a video of that. Give me some ideas. Give me your top 5, top 10 movies that are stuck on DVD that need Blu-ray releases. I already can think of 3 or 4 I see in here all the time. There's that Popeye I looked at. See, they're not moving anything around. Why are DVDs in security cases? It's ridiculous. Nobody's going to steal them. And if they did, good. Get Blu-rays and 4Ks on the shelf. Snake Eyes are very underrated. Nick Cage movie. I'm going to do it like that, and we're going to see if it's going to be stuck there next week when I come back in here. Let's get low, boys and girls. I lost a little weight. I can actually fucking bend down now. Look at this shit. We're getting low. Straight out of Compton. Still too high. The Surfer. I saw they including that in the 40% off horror movie sale. So check that out, but no sticker. To Catch a Thief. That's kind of cool. 4K Steelbook. I think I've got that in that Paramount Presents set. So I don't think I'm going to need to get that. But Mission Impossible, Lethal Weapon Steelbook. Yeah, I might have to check that and make sure it really is 50% off. If not, maybe I should go up there and make them honor it. You Only Live Twice, Goldfinger, and From Russia with Love. That's the only ones they stocked in here with those shitty ass looking slip covers. There's Superman with a lenticular cover. Alright, we're going to go into one more Walmart. Damn, it's a windstorm.
I know it is. I'm
Damn, it's a twister. It's a twister.
Blow-ups would have been.
Yeah, the blow-ups have been flying away like kites today. Damn, this wind is terrible. That wind was terrible out there. Look in the front. They got little elves on the shelf type figures. Go figure. Oh, even got little accessories for them. And these little bagged minis. Oh, that stuff. I don't like any of that stuff. Look at here. My wife found this reindeer poop. What else they got? These are cool. Bag clips as blind bags. At least they got some shit that people might would want for Christmas. Look at that. Christmas Story. Christmas Vacation. Might have to pick up 1 or 2 of those and open them on the channel. Those are neat. Over here they got the Blu-ray and the 4K of Shin Godzilla. Then they got Americana. Then they got the new Smurfs movie only on DVD. What a fucking waste. Oh, look at all these great Hallmark movies.
Forced me to watch this one.
Christmas Quest. Oh, they got bonus movies on there. And then the rest of the shelf looks pretty empty. Oh, well, this is new. Blu-ray, DVD, digital. Might have to pick that up. 17. My wife says I never get family movies or anything she wants to watch. So what's over here? Bunch of random stuff. Everything we've already seen over the last couple weeks. What's in the case? House of David, Arcane, Relay on DVD, Samurai Fury, and they got Toxic Avenger on DVD. Didn't see the Blu-ray in here, or the 4K. The Day of the Jackal, that's a season set, and a bunch of other Hallmark movies. You can tell it's Christmas approaching as we get all these fucking Hallmark movies. The Last Rodeo. Home was very underrated. They still got Clown in the Cornfield. The Surfer. Saw that in Barnes & Noble. Here's some TV stuff. Bitten. I remember finding the first 2 seasons of that in the Dollar Tree. And look, you can see the reflection. I got my Halloween shirt on. It's got blood on the pocket. It's got spiders on it. It's orange. I'm not seeing that Friday the 13th set in here. Nashville. I like to just check Walmart, see if they got any random new TV series that I hadn't thought about. Not really seeing much other than my reflection. Got the Peanut set down there. Diagnosis Murder. And then they do have the, well, I said the Christmas section, but look, it's still got the cover, the wrong banner up there. Horror hits. These aren't horror hits. But so they've got them stocked too. I'll give you a little bit closer look. You got the full collection there. Got the Peanuts. Got Grinch. Cat in the Hat. Separate Peanuts. Christmas. Got the Grinch on Blu-ray. Polar Express. Holiday collection. That's kind of cool. Overpriced. Got Elf. Christmas Carol. There's the best Christmas pageant ever. Got a bunch of Hallmark shit down here. 24 movie collection. I might have to get one of those collections for my wife for Christmas. There she is down there.
All right. Happy wife, happy life.
So we got some more on the side here. 9 movie collection. Sudden Case of Christmas. Still got the wrong banner on the side as well. Muppets. Random shit we've already seen. So, oh well. And then over here, look, they got a couple new things in the collectible section. This vinyl Tiffany figure with the little stand in there. That's similar to the ones we see at Five Below, right? It's a Chucky and a Tiffany. And here's the Chucky. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. But it's like 10, 11 bucks in here. So, oh shit, look at this. Snap. Art the Clown as Santa. I've been looking for that. Definitely picking that up. Awesome. What else we got? H2O figure down there. Just got more of those Chucky and Tiffany's. Any DC stuff? Any Marvel stuff? What is this? A levitating collectible figure. Shit, you can levitate that hell on out of here for $40.
You want to get high?
What the hell? Everything costs too much these days. Well, you know what I gotta do. Yeah. Got this Riddler figure. I see him in much else, but that's cool finding Art the Clown. On the way out of the section, they do have these are random covers from last year. The same movies, almost all of them, with just different covers. What the hell? So all that shit was left over from last year, and now we got to look at it again? Damn, man. Wasting shelf space with the same movies as in that other display.
Ready, set, go!
And then just so you know, this is in a different Walmart. They didn't even have any new releases out. But the one thing I wanted to look and see was what was in the collectible section. So they do have some of the Art the Clown stuff. And look, they do have these little NECA blind boxes of Chucky. Those things are $20, those little ones. At least it was when I price scanned it before. But got the Art the Clown mask. No Art the Clown figures that I see. There's more of the Chuckies. Got some Ben Cooper stuff of Terrifier. Which figures they got? They got the Bloody Art. That's kind of neat. What else? They do have a Sienna Shaw. That seems to be one of the popular ones. I might have to pick up one of those to open. We'll see. Got that little Chucky figure. They got some Tiny Nightmares. Then they got the Art the Clown pin set. Way too much for those, $16. There's that little display of the Chuckies. Alright, well, I think that's going to about do it. So let's look online and see what else came out this week. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright, what's up everybody? We're looking online to see what new releases came out the last week of October. So we've got In the Mouth of Madness, that's the 4K from Arrow Video. We've got Edward Scissorhands with a 4K Steelbook. We got Shin Godzilla with a 4K Steelbook. We saw the Blu-ray and the DVD in Walmart. We got Miss 45 has got a 4K from Arrow Video. We got the Resurrected 4K. That's already been out if you got it from Vinegar Syndrome or online. I think that's just a standard release, probably without a slipcover. You got Nightmare Alley for 4K Digipack, which is a Criterion Collection. You got Arcane Season 2 4K Steelbook. This is the League of Legends. You got the Toxic Avenger 4K Steelbook. That's the new Toxic Avenger. Bloodstained Italy. And then you've got Saw 2 4K Steelbook. That's Amazon exclusive. And I'll have a separate video about that probably. Saw 3 4K Steelbook from Amazon. Catch 22 4K from Shout Select. Did you guys see my video about Shout/Scream Factory? What do you guys think is going to happen with them? Then you got the Saw 4 4K Steelbooks. So 3 Saw Steelbooks from Amazon. Instead of spreading that shit out, they released them all at once. Rocket Man Steelbook. I think that's just the Blu-ray. That must be a re-release. I remember seeing that in Walmart. Shin Godzilla 4K. That's the slipcover version. A Chinese Ghost Story trilogy. You got the Death Wish 3 from Kino 4K. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. I think I've got that already in like a double pack. That's the single release from the Terror timeline. You got Dust Devil 4K. That's Kino. Trick or Treat 4K Steelbook. I thought that came out last week. If you look at my haul video, you'll see that I showed that last week. So I guess I was a week early. Sorry. Not sure what that release is. Dan Curtis Classic Monsters from Kino. Men from the Gutter. Shin Godzilla 4K Digipack. I'm not a fan of Digipacks. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch 4K Steelbook. That's got a kick-ass fucking cover. I love it. Dan Curtis Dead of Night from Kino. Got some anime. The Cat and the Canary. There's your Toxic Avenger 4K slipcover version. Malpertus, whatever that is. I'm not sure what that is. The Strange Affair. You got King of the Gypsies Cinematograph 4K release. Americana with Sydney Sweeney. Deep Crimson Criterion 4K. Cyberpunk. Hush 4K with, to me, one of the worst fucking covers in the history of Steelbooks. I will not be investing in that unless it's really cheap. Student Bodies from TerraVision 4K. Jimmy and Stiggs 4K. Commando Ninja 2. Gator Bait Collection 4K from TerraVision. The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. We saw that in Walmart. Mega Man, the complete series. I like how that looks like a video game cover. Terrifying Girls High School. I don't know what that is. Some anime. Sorry About the Demon. The Island. Sea Fog. The Fireworks Woman. Relay. Got some Warner Archive stuff. Creepy. Miss 45. There's the Blu-ray. Some Warner Archive stuff. Psychotherapy. Is that Steve Buscemi? I've never heard of that movie. Some more anime stuff, it looks like. Or is that just cartoons? I don't know what that is. What's Shin Chan? The complete English series. I don't know what that is. Warner Archives. The Samurai Fury. Hide and Go Shriek. Toxic Avenger. There's your Blu-ray. The Painted Bird. There's a lot of releases of the movies I've never heard of this week. Inside Jennifer Wells. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Smurfs. We saw the DVD of that. Nothing right there that really interests me. Disco Exorcist. Wow. I'm Not a Witch. A lot of Arcane this week. Fraud. Got Weeds, an old Nick Nolte film. Patchwork, another TerrorVision release. The Last Winter. Shin Godzilla. Fire Will Come. Rent Free. Not sure what that is. The Day of the Jackal. We saw the DVD of that. Wendigo. What is this? War of the Ninja Monsters. Jesus. Stone Protectors. Dust Devil Blu-ray. Toxic Avenger 4K of the new one and the original. We're No Angels. Standard release of that. That was a cinematograph release. True Crime Triple Ripper. Deep Crimson. There's St. Denis Medical. I've never watched that. Is any good? Put in the comments down below. Death Wish 3. That's the Blu-ray. Cat and the Canary. Got a bunch of anime stuff. And I think that's about it of stuff I'm interested in. A few releases down there. Mutant Aliens from Bill Plimpton. He's always interesting. His stuff was. So some Steelbooks. Some random new titles like Americana, a bunch of old Kino stuff, a bunch of catalog releases, some Steelbooks from Amazon, Shin Godzilla, Toxic Avenger. A lot of interesting releases this week. Put in the comments down below, what did you buy? And let's get on into the end and I'll close out the video. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, and that's what it says way back there. If you look at that sign, it says JeffMan316 Live. Do you know what the live means? You are going to join me right here around 9 p.m. on Sundays. We usually do a watch along. If I do it, you're going to know when I do it because after you subscribe to the channel, you're going to hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when I go live or post new videos and all that kind of stuff. So I really appreciate the support you guys have been giving me. I'm going to go ahead and knock it and say we stuck with the 4,000. Look, this week I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to give away a couple movies. All you're going to have to do in the giveaway is on that video, you have to be a subscriber, and I'm going to check, because if you win and you're not a subscriber, I'm going to the next person. But put a comment, just say congrats or you suck or hey, and then I'm going to probably do 2 movies, and so we'll spin the wheel, make the deal in about a week, maybe before I go on the next live stream, and then hey, I'll choose 2 winners, and then like I said, well, that way you've got the order of the people, and then if something happens and the ones who win either don't send me their address, or if they're not a subscriber, I can go down the pecking order there. So look out for that. Also look out for a video. I quietly enabled channel memberships. Obviously haven't promoted it, haven't gotten any yet, but I'm going to do a video here soon about that as well, since we did hit 4,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate all that you guys have been doing to support me. It's awesome. I didn't even think I'd get this far. So hey, baby steps. You never know. Maybe something will hit. Maybe something will go viral. Maybe my channel will blow up. Either way, we're going to promote physical media here. We're going to promote the things we like to rant about. Poor shipping from Amazon. The high price of Steelbooks. Everything. We're going to be talking about all that stuff here. Hopefully you guys keep enjoying the channel. But all you got to do to support me, if you don't want to do anything else, is drop likes on all the videos, or put comments, or do anything. Share the content. Do all that normal YouTube stuff. And like I said earlier, hit the notification bell once you subscribe. You'll know when I post new videos. Look in the description of every video. It's got all kinds of stuff down there you can do to support me. JeffMan316 on Instagram. You can follow me there. You can hit up my Valoria video link down below. It's my affiliate link. It helps me help you, and you're going to get 10% off your first purchase by using code JeffMan316. Go to my eBay store. That also helps me. I sell a lot of my wrestling stuff to help fund my physical media. If I ever get dupes of movies, I sell those. I've been selling a lot of wrestling autographs, all kinds of cool stuff there to help fund the physical media. You guys can help me. That link is down there. So support me any way you can, and I really do appreciate it. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying, you guys be safe out there.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.